Good afternoon students, welcome to Bridge Course Biology class. In the last class itself we have completed the brief introduction for the cell, that is eukaryotic cell, not prokaryotic, and we have seen the organization of the cell, how different cell organelles will work in the different manners in order to make the cell in the living condition. If the cell is in the living condition, the organism, entire organism, if it is a multicellular, the entire organism is in the living condition. So we have seen a little bit about the cell, and not that is a thorough concept. Actually already in your first PU syllabus you are having 3 chapters related to the cell itself. Cell organization, one separate chapter in the title of cell, the unit of life. Second chapter, cell division related chapter, cell cycle and cell division. And third chapter, the molecules which are needed for construction of the cell and for working of the cells, biomolecules. Like that we are having 3 chapters. One big unit is there related to the cell itself. There we will come to know the thoroughly related to the cell. And here just up to these classes, just we have seen the briefly about the cell, eukaryotic cell. So today I have come up with one more important, very interesting concept, and already you are familiar with that concept. Now, in a general sense, I am telling you, you are at home only, and we are also at home or else college. So we are conducting the classes just through the YouTube classes. We are making YouTube classes. Entire colleges, schools, colleges, all they have been stopped. No students are going to the school, and no lectures are having the work in the colleges, majority of the lectures. So entire education system has been stopped. It is in the equilibrium, it is in the neutral condition now, right now. Not only education system, most of the works, most of the industries, most of other activities, all those are present in the very static manner. They are present in a kind of neutral state. They are not progressing well. In 2019, that is in the last year, in a December time, the entire world has seen a great enemy for this world. Who is that enemy? Yes, Corona. So we are seeing, we are witness for the different effects of that Corona, how the Corona has stopped this entire world. And few days, and already you have seen few days, I think 1 or 2 months, the entire our country has been locked for 1 month, nearly 1 month or 1.5 months. So no activities. Just imagine, just a microorganism, we can't see that organism even. If you want to see that one, means for that organism I am talking about, our normal microscopes are not suitable. We have to use electron microscope. Such kind of very tiny organism, that Corona virus, right? We cannot see that organism, we cannot feel that organism, we cannot locate the organism where it is present, we cannot suspect how that organism is transferring from person to person. But thing is, it has made the entire world in one neutral state. It has kept in the neutral state. We are not that much of active as compared to previous year. Why it is going to happen like this means, see, just one organism, if one new organism arises in the world means, see how the entire world is going to be disturbed. It's a total system is imbalanced once. That means every organism will be having its own importance in the world. Either it may be in positive way or in the negative way, right? And we are also having many negative effects on this environment compared to that Corona itself. And here, by keeping that concept in your mind, if you want to talk about, we will majorly come to know 2 concepts in our mind. That means if this kind of any situations arise, if this kind of emergency arise, then we will come to know 2 concepts majorly, 2 terms majorly. One is health, our health, others' health, other people's health. Health, another one is disease, right? And both are opposite terms, of course, health and disease. but thing is both are very complex terms. We cannot easily use those terms, health and disease. But of course, when we are talking each other, when you are talking generally, we can use these terms. Daily we will use these terms, health. So for example, in the classroom, if the teacher asks you, why you were absent yesterday, then suddenly we will make one answer. That answer is already ready with us. That answer is, I was suffering from that fever, I was suffering from that disease, or else my grandmother was suffering from that disease. So disease, daily we are using that term, abnormal condition. And if you give that answer, the teacher will say you, he will reply you or she will reply you, it is not a healthy attitude that you are maintaining in the classroom. It is not healthier one. Or many times we can hear this term, that person is not healthier to be seen. He is suffering from that. He is suffering from this. He is not healthier one. And sometimes we can figure some person just by observing his external features, whether that person is healthy or not. Yes, we are very familiar with these two terms, health and disease, right? And here, if we consider that first term, health, okay, along with that one let me write that one also, disease. Now I am asking you, all of you who are watching this video, whether are you healthy? So whether you are healthy, right? Ask yourself whether you are healthy. I think all of you will say yes, we are healthy. How we can say we are healthy means we are not having the disease, right? We are not having the disease, hence we are healthy. Or if you are suffering from any disease, then we are not healthy. So this is our general analysis. Once I am asking you a question whether we are healthy or not. Are you healthy? No, we can't say it in a simple manner as we are using in our daily life. Actually, health is a very complex issue or a very complex thing, that is for us, health. So what that health means, before going to that term, let me consider, now we are sitting comfortably or we are standing comfortably and I am talking to you comfortably, you are listening to me comfortably. Imagine in that manner. Yes, now you are in the comfortable stage, right? Or else now you are watching this video after having the tiffin. Now already your tiffin is over, now you are watching this video, right? Now you have taken your tiffin. Now that a tiffin food item is present in your stomach or digestive system, now the digestion is going on. My question is whether you can feel that digestion, or else whether you can feel your blood circulation. No. So that is occurring on its own and your concentration is at somewhere else. You are doing different activities. How you are doing different activities in the outer world, inner world also there are many activities going on there on its own, on their own. So you have taken your food get digesting, and digestion you are not feeling that one means that digestion process is very calm, that is very easier. Now digestion is occurring in the easier condition, right? One thing. Now the digested food is taken by the blood to all body parts, that means the blood circulation is occurring over there. You cannot feel that blood circulation. Why? Because it is very easy process occurring in your body. You cannot feel that one also. Waste get generated. That waste goes to the kidney and eliminated in the form of urine, liquid form. That is also occurring normally. That means now urine formation is occurring in our body right now. We are looking somewhere else, we are talking to each other, we are making other activities, but right now at my kidney, in my kidney the urine is going to form, but I cannot feel that one. Why? Because that work is easier. And my heart is beating continuously, it is beating and I cannot feel that one. Of course I can feel that one, but thing is I cannot concentrate towards that one. Why? Because it is occurring easier, right? In the same way, My all body parts now present in the normal state, and I will not concentrate towards them, and they are doing different activities according to my wish. Suppose, just imagine, if this finger which is present in the normal state right now, if this finger, if it get little bit damaged, or now the pain is there inside your finger, continuous pain is there here. If it is having continuous pain, means your concentration, whole concentration always it will be towards your this finger particularly. Rest of the body parts you will not be aware of them, but here you will be continuously aware of this particular finger. Why? Because here it is having the pain. Now I can say this finger, it is in the abnormal condition, it is not in the comfort state, it is in the discomfort state. In the same way, we are breathing continuously. Suppose during breathing if you are feeling difficulty, means then we can say that is abnormal condition. While digesting food, if you are feeling any difficulty, we can say that is in the abnormal condition. In all the activities, whenever we will feel difficulty, we can say those are the abnormal condition. But in normal cases, we are having all these activities occurring easily. That means we are having easy state, right? Now let me write, we are having easy state, easy, ease, every activities are inside our body occurring easily. That means we are comfort, we are normal. Suppose if there is any difficulty in these activities, then what we can say? It's opposite term, is opposite term, opposite term. Disease, right? We are suffering the disease. This is the major term. Or simply I can say that disease means this is the opposite condition to ease. That means in our body something is not going easily, something is going with the difficulty, then it indicates we are suffering the disease. We are suffering from any disease, right? But in general sense, what we will think, disease means always it is caused by the microorganisms when they will enter our body. Of course that is also disease, but in general sense, in a broad sense, we can say any easy condition get disturbed means that is a disease. Now tell me, are you healthy or are you suffering from the disease? That is left to you only. And now if we consider this health term, what this health stands for, right? So let me write, health means comfort, not that washing comfort. So health means comfort, comfortness. In our body, in our feelings, in our mind, everything should be in the comfort way. Then I can say I am in healthy condition. And that comfort we can define in three ways. That is physical comfort, mental comfort, and social comfort. Three types of comfortness. If you are having three types of comfortness, then we can say we are healthy. If anyone is missing means we are not healthy, but we are disease free. Okay, not getting confused with that one. Just first imagine, the first concentrate on this word health. Health means physically we should be fit. Yes, fitness is better word. Physically fit, mentally fit, socially fit, or emotionally fit. That is also, yes, I can write, I can add one more term, emotionally. So if all these fitness gained by our body or by me or by anyone, then we can say we are in the healthy condition. Let me check the first one, physical fitness. The organism present in the physical fitness. What it indicates? Physical fitness means in our body parts, whatever the body part it might be, it should be properly working. Whatever the work that organ or part is performing, that work should be normal. Or in energy level, if I consider, from the energy point of view, my body energy should be at a maximum level. Or in another sense I can say physical fitness means I should feel anxiety for any work to do. I should feel more anxiety, happiness for doing any work. That means there should be physical comfortness in my body. So that is a one form of health. And second thing, mental health. That means what that mental health stands for. Mental health means if I consider my thoughts should be healthy. Someone will say while in general talk, so he is having the healthy thoughts. He will make the healthy thoughts. So what that mean for? Thought means what we will think of others or what we will think of our own work, that should be in positive way or positive attitude. That means in our mind there should be something in the positive way. So then I can say my mental state is in the good condition. So that is mental fitness. And one more term, so here it is concerned to the feelings. Feelings are thoughts, right? And if I consider social fitness, so it is also actually it is a general term. Most of the, as we consider biology particularly, sometimes we'll ignore this term, but actually this is the major term actually, of course. Social fitness means in our society all are not equal. Someone is present in the high position, someone present in the very least low position, someone is present in between middle position. That means a social discomfortness is there, social imbalances is there. So when that there is social imbalance, then harmony will be disturbed. Social harmony get disturbed. That means we'll start feeling jealous about someone else, about something or some others. So that means harmony get disturbed. When that harmony get disturbed, automatically it will affect the mental health. When the mental health get affected, then when our thoughts get affected, when our thoughts get jammed, then our nervous system will not work properly. And when that system will not work properly, when it feel very dizziness and heady, then at that time it will affect our physical health also. That means one is connected with another one. And if we consider this emotional fitness, so this is common term, as already you know, when we are well balanced by our emotions, when we are controlling our emotions, I can say I am healthy. That means I have to control my peak of happiness, I have to control my depth of my sorrows, I have to control all those that anxiety or fearness. So whatever the feelings or emotions that we are carrying, if those get controlled means I can say I am a healthy person. See, imagine a person, he is not having the disease right now. That means in his body there are no microorganisms. And that person physical fitness is good. He is healthy, okay. And that person now, okay, let us consider this one. That person, he is present in superior position. That means he is having all the facilities. He is having the money, he is having the well-wishers, he is having all the regarding facilities. Now his social condition also fit. But his emotions are not controlled. That means he is getting out of all the emotions. Then those emotions will disturb the mental state also. Then particularly that affect physical state also. Then we can say that person not healthy. That person is not healthy. Why? Because he is not comfort. So in all the four ways, if we are in the comfort state, then we can say we are healthy. Now tell me, are you healthy? By keeping all these things, are you healthy? And one more thing, I just said about the social state. So it doesn't matter too much. Whatever our social state it might be, whatever our merit state it might be, but if our mental state or if our emotions are balanced means it doesn't matter, right? In these three ways, if we are healthy or fit means, then proudly we can say we are healthy. And here healthy opposite term we are using the disease, the term disease, right? Now here usually we are using two terms, disease and disorder. So these are the major two terms most of the times we will use. Here a disease means it is something caused to our body, affected to our body because of entry of microorganisms, any pathogen, bacteria, virus, fungi. When such kind of microorganisms enter the body, then we will be suffering from disease, that means discomfort. And we will use one more term, disorder. So here the term is there, order, but that is not in the order right now. Order is changed, disorder. That means something in our body, whatever the physiological activity occurring, whatever the function occurring in our body, that function get disturbed, imbalanced, then we will say it as a disorder. Say for example, a person is suffering from diarrhea, loose motion, that is a disease. Why? Because loose motion usually that is caused by the entry of microorganism through the contaminated food or contaminated water. When we are having contaminated water or when we are having the contaminated food, those microorganisms will enter our body and cause the disease. Diarrhea is a disease, cholera is a disease, malaria disease. We are having so many diseases and we are having a great idea for that disease also. If we consider disorder, see here a person is suffering from sugar condition, diabetes mellitus. Many people will be having the diabetes. Whether the diabetes is caused by the any microorganisms or something the fault in our body itself. Yes, diabetes, it is not caused by microorganism, it is caused by something defect in our body itself. Then we will call it as a disorder. Right? Thyroid problem, that is also a kind of disorder. Kidney related problems, heart related problems. So all those are the disorders. So here diseases and disorders, whatever it might be, the body is suffering just. Our body will be present in discomfort condition. That discomfort condition is opposite to the health condition. Right? And here let me consider we can define health in a different ways for different persons. Say for example, imagine a person, if you want to talk about his health and a disease, his health, that person health, it is depending on his surrounding area where he is living, or his atmosphere, surrounding atmosphere. How the atmosphere is present surrounding that people, that person, then that person health is decided. Say for example, we are present in highly polluted area. The area is totally highly polluted, air polluted, water polluted, that cultivating land polluted, food polluted. In such kind of area, if you are present means, whether we will be there in the healthy condition? No, we are not in the healthy condition. We are suffering from unhealthy condition, or we might be suffering from the disease. That is totally depending on his environment. Right? How the environment is there, in what environment, in what area we are living, that environment will decide how healthy we are. That is first thing. Second thing, majorly our genetics. That means our genetic composition will decide how healthy we are. That means our parents, our grandparents, their parents, their grandparents, if all these members keeping the good health means, then automatically we will be having the good health by birth itself. Why? Because immunity power present in the high quality. That means our parents, grandparents, their parents, their immunity power is inherited, transferred to our body. We are present in the healthier condition. That means it is present on genetics also, our genetics, how our gene composition is there. And along with that one, so the social fitness, just I told, so it suits for that. That means how the society is behaving with us, that decides our healthy condition. If all the surrounding members to us, if they are neglecting us, if they are teasing us, if they are making fun of us, then automatically we are not mentally fit, we will be disturbed, then automatically affecting to the physical fitness, then automatically we will not be in the healthy condition. So that means our society should be in the harmonic condition, our surrounding environment, physical environment should be in the healthy condition, our genetics should be good, then we can say we are in the good health condition. For maintaining that health, we can do other activities, yoga, exercise, so having the good food, having the good sleep, so we can make other different activities. Food is major one. And here regarding this health, one more thing, imagine we are adjusted with our surrounding environment, right? Imagine now we are present here, we are adjusted with this area temperature, we are adjusted with this area humidity, we are adjusted with this area available water, we are adjusted with the food available in this area. But imagine now suddenly I am shifted to Antarctica, where total ice is present. There if I shifted suddenly means whether I will be remain in the healthy condition? No. Why? Because here temperature is different, their temperature is totally different. When temperature get disturbed, my health also disturbed. When the water quality disturbed, my health also disturbed. When the food quality get disturbed, my health also disturbed. That means whenever the surrounding condition get changed, then our health also changed. Then we will be suffering from many diseases. And we can define the health in different ways, and that definition or the health view, it will be different from person to person. Say for example, imagine now just imagine two individuals present over here. The first individual is old man, or say for example let us consider our grandmother, Ajji, grandmother, and another individual, that another person is a dancer. He is dancer and he is grandmother. Now for this guy health is one type, for that guy health is one type. So for our grandmother, okay, we can say our grandmother is very healthy. Of course we'll use this term. If I say our grandmother is healthy means, in a grandmother sense, health means she has to walk properly, she has to go to the bathroom properly, she has to eat properly, and she has to listen properly, and she has to see properly things. Then I can say my grandmother is healthy. But all those activities we will also do, but we will be suffering from other discomforts, but we cannot say we are healthy. Suppose the same condition considered to the second guy. Second guy is a dancer. Okay, let me write here, grandmother and dancer. Now for dancer, health means his body should be flexible and his body limbs, that means hands and legs, they should be moving freely, and his muscles should be in the stiffness condition, and a more important term, he should be having more stamina. more energy level for dancing. So if all these things present in this guy, in this dancer, then we can say that guy is healthy. Otherwise we can say he is not healthy. But for our grandmother, that means for our Ajji, we cannot say our grandmother we should be having high stamina, our grandmother should always dance. We cannot say like that. But if she is performing small work, means we can say grandmother is healthy. If he is doing that his profession normally, then we can say dancer is healthy. That means from person to person, health condition is changing, right? And here, if we consider these two terms, how they are changing continuously, how one term depending on other, and how different factors affecting the health, how different factors are responsible as a cause for the disease. So there are many vast, that's why I told you in the beginning, health and disease are the complex terms, they are not simple terms. So the next video, let us see the interesting concept related to the health and the disease separately, right? Thank you.